Presenting a man for Uptown TV. You understand?
Chop, 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 chop. What going, people? You know where they are again? Boy, you know, when we come live, you know, say, I don't know, joke thing, no? Yeah, man. Be things are going, people. So you are going, you know. You don't know, say, a cutting edge. Yeah, man, a cutting edge style within the night. You see me? Aye. They are bring up the camera close and up close and personal. But you don't know the thing, go. All right, people, so cutting edge style tonight. You don't know the thing, go. One subscribers come for me thing and I say, yo, yeah, personal thing for use my Mutabaruka thing. I may I say, yo, in my mind, should I even answer this guy? Like, yeah, Mutabaruka? Where do? Don't violate the thing, man. Where they are spread the message and I spread the word. You think if we not spread the word, you think people are going to hear it, but when I use it for personal game, you think we there sit down for 3, 4, 5 hours and I use the man thing for personal game, like, no, yeah, do you know, daddy? Don't feel like you can't come, yeah, don't feel like you can't come just talk anything. Yeah, and I say it work. You can't just talk anything. Alright? So you are going with people, big up on yourself, man. So we there, live up close and personal. You don't know the thing, go. Yeah, man. Yeah, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Is it?
Bruh, for one thing, I'm representing a man for Uptown TV. You understand?
Until 2 o'clock. That's 2 a.m. We want to present an interview we did years ago about Ganja. And it's a very eye-opening interview because of who it was done with. And after so much years, the talk of Ganja and the liberation of Ganja is still to be attained. After all of these beautiful talk about what Ganja can do and the money it can make, and America has freed up a lot, certain South American country freed up too, we still are waiting to see Jamaica move and what move them can make. We're going to take the first break and come forward.
IRFM wishes to advise that the views expressed on the
Reggae Radio.
Feeling kind of down little, but we're going to survive. I will survive. As we tell you, so we want to feature an interview we do years ago about Ganja. And it was with Chris Blackwell. You know, Chris Blackwell is the island man, the man who responsible for move Bob Marley from one level to the next. It was a very great interview with me up at Strawberry Field where I live. Not where I live, but I'm on the place. I live a whole heap of place. So we're going to play it. And the reason why we are playing it is because so much years, the Ganja thing got to a next level to where we see all America really step up them goal, them thing with it. Especially Colorado and even in South America, we see Ganja is all sort of things. We're going at the health food store them now, we say Ganja, CDB, and even in Jamaica, whole heap of Ganja place open up. Man, I smoke Ganja and all them something there, but we don't see nothing go on really. We don't see nothing of substance. Rastafari, Bridging and Sisters still a ball out. You know, still a go jail for Ganja and all these things. We think that it have passed and gone a long time. But as we say, it's time work everything. Time work everything. The other day we hear about it enough in Jamaica about how much people from Canada come down and people are plant this and a plant that. And we don't hear about that again. So we want to put it back on the board to think and consider. I hope that people will be invigorated again, especially like when coming from a well-known and established person in the Jamaica business run-ins. A man will smoke ganja hard. I'm very respected. Millionaire. Should I say billionaire? You know, so we'll take a break after this. After these name there, I'll just come forward and play it.
But what's that? Music I play and the people.
Some ones from Wales and some ones from the Rasta village in Montego Bay. Big festival in Wales. So I hear from them about the development and what is planned and how coming on upon it. All right, so that's before we play the Chris Blackwell interview. Meanwhile, here we go. Assisting them from Wales. Yes, we're going to play it right now. So the operator, you have to wait till you hear this interview you have done before you put them in. Yes, you have to wait. So here we go.
Mr. President, I vividly recall a few years ago, a young man came to my office, bewildered and troubled, seeking my assistance in getting a job. I inquired of him where he used to work before. He advised me that he used to work at the airport. But consequent to 9/11, there's a new security regime that now demands that employees of the airport present or furnish their employer with a police record. This young man who has been working for 5 years went to procure a police record. Only discovered that he had a record for a ganja conviction some years ago. He lost the job as a result of that. That's the kind of mischief I'm trying to correct with this proposal. Mr. President, it is with this in mind that I suggest to the government the following. One, that the report of the Joint Select Committee of Parliament, which examined the recommendations of the Ganja Commission and which was tabled in Parliament since 2004, be debated, and that a vote be taken on its recommendations. Two, that the government, as a matter of urgency, take steps to decriminalize the use of ganja by adults in well-defined circumstances and specific use.
We need to do something to decriminalize this vegetable matter that has destroyed so much people, not because them use it, but because of using it, they turning them into criminals. All over the world, people recognize, governments are now recognizing that ganja is really not what we thought it was. People want to say ganja is a very destructive thing, but over the years, I never really see, for instance, a Rasta man smoke ganja and lay down in the gutter. Because him smoke ganja, I'm going to beat him wife. We really want to find out why is it that the Jamaican government, we're talking about previous government and this government, why are they so reluctant to pursue the matter of ganja and the decriminalization of ganja when even them neighbor, when them afraid of, is stepping up to the plate right now? Decriminalization of ganja is no more a federal thing in America. Now we see more and more state is stepping in line, saying that, look here, man, there's something beneficial about it, whether economically or medicinally. There's something that should be done to take out the stigma of this thing. We're glad to know that you have people in influential positions right now that see the necessity to decriminalize this thing. Yeah, with the Strawberry Hill, you might wonder why we're doing Strawberry Hill when it's this subject about ganja we are talking about. Well, we have Chris Blackwell here with me today. We're going to talk about something where I never even know say you're involved with. And not for the exporting level, but for the decriminalizing level, right? The subject of the subject of ganja. Oh, after all of these things that you do, music, movies, this and this, you reach the stage in your life, where you talk about getting marijuana decriminalized.
It's come from the fact that I'm now in the hospitality business, basically, with these little small hotels that I have, and I guess what really triggered it was a few years ago. I went to St. Bart's, and St. Bart's is the most successful island in the Caribbean, really, for tourism. And the thing that really I noticed was they had all these little restaurants. They had, because the way St. Bart's is basically a part of France. That's how the French worked with the ex-colonies, etc. So there are all these restaurants, and you can get wine, lots of vineyards, etc. All make their wine available in St. Bart's. And the thing about wine is that it sort of kind of relaxes you. It relaxes you. It makes you more full of conversation, more full of laughter. It makes a party happen, much more so than alcohol. Yeah. Alcohol can tend to bring out violence. It's a different quality to it. And I thought, Jamaica does not have a wine culture, but it has a ganja culture, and ganja is very similar in a sense to to wine in that respect. Is it loosens you up, makes you relaxed. It makes you laugh. It makes you feel free. It does not make you feel violent. It's just got a quality to it.
Years ago, the previous government, the one before, they commissioned a group of people headed by Professor Barry Evans to go out there and explore what is the feeling out there amongst the people about the decriminalization of ganja. Why you feel in this time when we say America is taking different states is making move to decriminalize it for different purposes? Why you feel that Jamaica is so reluctant to deal with it?
I think initially that reluctance was because of America. And you asked me earlier, how did I get involved? The other reason I got involved was literally about 3 months ago. I asked somebody who, knew the runnings was aware of the runnings of American government, etc. I said, what's happening in California? It seems to me that one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to get closed down or it's going to open up. What is going to happen? And they said, without question, it's opening up. And it's going to go state by state, just like a lot of the other legislation has over the years. So with that information, then it would indicate that America is not going to be upset if Jamaica decriminalizes.
All right. So Chris Blackwell is in Jamaica, and Chris Blackwell say, "Why this thing look like it go bust out?"
Right.
We know he's a visionary with certain things. Right. You know when things are going to bust out.
Right.
How you see your involvement now? Like, what you intend to do to make it more out there to say, well, stop the foolishness about America and America. This is we. Make we do it how we want to do it.
Yeah, I think the main thing is to follow what was done, that commission. Mm-hmm. Basically, that commission is really, there was a lot of research done.
Yes.
And it came back overwhelmingly, I believe, or that was my understanding of it, that and in favor of decriminalizing. I think that should just be brought to more attention now and should be brought out. I believe very much that it is something that should be done here, and I think it would be a tragedy if it was not done. I put it that I put that much emphasis on it because if it's going to be basically opened up in America as it is, as it's clearly going in that direction, Jamaica has an image, in a sense, of being a place where ganja is part of the culture of Jamaica
From long time.
internationally for a long, long time. If Jamaica was to sit back and lose that opportunity of being more in the front end of what is happening, I think that would be a great shame. And really a great shame. It would lose a lot of, apart from anything else, it would lose... Jamaica would lose the opportunity of having another revenue that they could start to get, because California, part of the reason California is opening it up is because I believe that they have
problem of money and things.
Yes, and they projected that it can earn a huge amount of revenue to the state.
I think in 2007, they said that $30 billion was made from ganja in America, much more than wheat, corn, and the other crop, soya bean put together. And as we say, it look apparently we're waiting to import ganja. We want, so when somebody else do it now and then we clamp down on it, then we start import it, and then we lose all the necessary economic benefits from it. But the point I want to ask is this. So apparently you're not the only person. Is an organization you set up, or is a group of you just decide, say, you're going to face the government with it? How that work?
It's not an organization. It was literally something that came from that conversation when it came back to me that it was actually going to get bigger rather than close down California. Then I phoned some friends of mine. I phoned Jimmy Buffett, who's a good friend of mine, and I asked him, does he know anybody who is somebody who I could bring down to come and talk to the government in Jamaica, somebody who is a respectable member of the community, a successful businessman, whatever. And he put me on to a gentleman called Peter Lewis. Now, Peter Lewis is actually the second largest contributor to the legalization of marijuana in America. The largest contributor is George Soros. I don't know if you know that. George Soros is a very famous hedge fund manager, and he's the largest contributor. So I contacted Peter Lewis, and he came down. And because what I felt was necessary was to not have it coming from even a music business point of view, because I represent music business. Yes.
Yeah, that stigma, like, because you mix with the Rasta them and everything, why you say that,
Right, so I wanted to get some what I call proper people as well, you know what I mean? And then I also brought down a man called Ethan Nadelman, who has for some time run a operation in America. And he's totally up to date on all the laws, what's happening everywhere. And his entity is called, I can't remember the name of it. But anyhow, he is somebody who is totally aware of everything that's going on in America in this area. And I brought him down too. And then I asked Jason Hensel, who works with me, to see if we could put together an appointment with the government to just in a sense more inform what was happening and have some people who really knew what they were talking about, specifically from America, because America seems to be the biggest thing holding this back. So that's what we did.
And what came out of that? I mean, when you meet with them, the government?
It was positive. I would say it was definitely positive. It was just a matter of how best to do it, and it's. I think it's simple. I think the best thing is to simply put through what was suggested in that commission.
Ironically, I never hear about this meeting.
Right.
You know,
it happened very quickly and
suddenly,
and we didn't say anything about it.
Yes. All right. You can say who you meet with.
We met with Chris Saka and Darrell Vaz.
Okay, Darrell Vaz, very important man in the business. Okay. And in terms of, all right, I know you say it came out good and thing, but what them would have to say in terms of, you coming to them with it, with all, Buffett and these guys? What?
Well, Chris Sacker did ask, why are we all here? What's in it for us, kind of thing. And there was really nothing more in it than it was something driven by me. I asked them to come, Jimmy Buffett and Peter Lewis, just really because Jimmy Buffett was the person who brought Peter Lewis, and I wanted Peter Lewis to be there because he's a very prominent person. We were able to inform them of what is happening in America, especially Ethan Nadelman, who really is up to date on everything that's going on. He was able to inform them as to what is going on. And clearly, if that is happening in America, it's going to be much less of a problem, right? So I don't think any of us said one can assure right at this moment that there's not going to be any problem, but one felt that it's definitely moving in that direction. So one should look at it seriously in Jamaica.
Sometimes meeting successful, but the success goes as far as the meeting room.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
So the follow-up sometimes is really where they decide if it come out of the boardroom into the area of, activity or...
Yes, absolutely.
So what is the next step now after the boardroom?
The next step is to keep on it, basically keep on it. Come back with more information, just keep pushing on it. And that's really what we intend to do. That's the only thing I can suggest. There isn't any other way, because the first thing is decriminalization. That's the first thing. Then from that, thereafter, the other routes one can go. To me, there are three routes in Jamaica you can go. One is following the route of Amsterdam, which is where certain places are licensed. Another is in the United States, where there's the medical model where people can acquire it through a prescription. And the other in Jamaica is that it's part of the Rastafari religion. So there is really three routes through which one can go after it's decriminalized towards making it that much more available. Because the thing about the decriminalization, which is unclear, is, well, what happens if somebody's growing it? Can they be arrested? Will their fields get burnt out? Does that change that? But the reason why I'm particularly excited about going back to the wine thing is I could see in Jamaica the same kind of things like you have in France, where there are vineyards, there are special vineyards.
Vineyards of Ganja.
Yes, I can see that. Right. And
police go on.
That's right. And I can really see that. So it's something that really can go to the little man too, because it's something that the best ganja needs to be nurtured personally. It's not a mass product.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great way of just feeding what is unique about Jamaica is the individuality of Jamaica and Jamaicans. Yeah. And I just think it is something which would improve tremendously the whole visitors, the tourists.
All right. Well, I listen to you and I hear somebody out there say, yeah, Chris Blackwell sound, when him connect it with the wine thing, it sounds like it's another venture into money-making vibes now, rather than the aesthetic value of the thing to Jamaica in terms of the cultural vibration. I mean, I understand. Yeah, I hear you mention about Rastafari and the smoking it as part of the sacrament and thing, but I don't know if that wouldn't lead to a closing of for instance, the fields, the ganja fields. You're going to have a license to have these ganja fields, and it's only people who have money can afford these licenses, but the little Rastaman in the hill now were planted for use. The police are still come burn it down. Or would I go around that it don't become like a money venture for those who have it already, and not for a man like a man in Westmoreland who have grown it for bridging and bridging them? Or you think we could have go around that?
Well, I haven't thought it all the way through, but I think a license could be based on the amount of land that you're using. If you're using a half acre, then you pay a license for a half acre, which would be a minimal amount. If you're using 50 acres, which is a tremendous amount, then it would be a much higher license. But I do think part of the reason to make it work is that Jamaica could earn a lot of revenue from it.
Yeah.
So I think it would need to license growers, and it would need to license places like, let's say, we're at Strawberry Hill now.
Yeah.
Strawberry Hill would be a place which would apply for a license. You know, to be able to, people would be able to legally smoke it or consume it on the property. That would be another license that you would.
So the license with the man in the Westmoreland bush now, or what kind of license for do what? Look, I'm going to plant it for just smoke it.
For himself, you mean?
Yeah.
Well,
because I'm not planted for satisfy a wine taste taste. I'm a man who does love ganja taste.
Well, Westmoreland particularly, I don't know. I think I think people there have been planting it for a long time, and it's more than just their own consumption.
Yeah, well, that's how they export.
And that's a good example because it's built up a great reputation.
Yeah.
Orange Hill has built up a brand name.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's part of the brand Jamaica.
Yes.
Good ganja come from Orange Hill,
Absolutely.
you know?
Yes.
So because it's a serious thing. So you wouldn't have seen, say, it would be nice to export some, to get some foreign currency into Jamaica.
I'm not thinking so much of exporting it. Yet. I'm thinking, and when I say me, I'm not in this business. I'm thinking more of it to attract people to Jamaica. I really believe, you know, Jamaica is the greatest place on the planet. I really believe that. And I think more people need to come and see it, and more importantly, move amongst the people and go into the country and feel the country. Otherwise, if you just stay in a hotel, you don't really see Jamaica. You need to go and talk, go to a little rum bar somewhere, chat to people, go somewhere, have a couple of spliff, you know, and then you will come back. You will come back. It's not, that's what you want. You want people who just fall in love with Jamaica. And there are those. I'm sure you've met many of them. People who come here and they came here for 2 days and they're here for 20 years. You know?
Of course.
So, and I believe, I believe in Jamaica. And Jamaica's, heavens knows how Jamaica has proved itself for its uniqueness and its individuality and its inventiveness, its creativity. It's extraordinary.
Sitting here now, and a man and I say, why two man them a propose the ganja thing, look like they love smoke ganja and everything. And me can tell a man, non-apologetically, that me never smoke ganja yet in my life.
Wow,
so me not have no axe to grind.
Right.
First of all, I told me a rasta. Right. Why me come with this now and find some man who, within that thinking there. So it's not like me as a rasta said, and you as a man who are saying, well, right now, you know, because you're in the music business, you deal with now another part of the business in terms of, you know, gang tourism.
Yeah.
When I say gang tourism, it's in a ganja tourism, you know. I'm going to register that.
The registered, yes.
Don't take it up from me.
I'll pick it up. But...
Yeah, it's good for you know, say, you know, all of this is coming to a pinpoint.
Yeah.
To say, you know, a man like you, a man like Buffett, and Lewis really decided them about a face the government.
Right.
Because that is really what it needs.
Right. And it was just really to inform. Really to inform and say, this is happening in America. Don't let it pass Jamaica by. Don't let Jamaica lag on it. You know, it's not the problem that it was.
All right. Well, we give thanks. We give thanks to know, say, this is our next part of Chris Blackwell. This is our next part of Chris Blackwell, where, you know, it's gone beyond the music now. It's a deal with a political nature. Because it's really a political nature you reach now. You know that.
I guess. But I think...
It doesn't scare you.
I know. Well, it doesn't scare me because I've never sort of been involved in politics. And this, anyhow, is bipartisan, really, because this commission was done by the previous government. So it's a bipartisan thing here. I don't think it's one party or another party.
John Washington, him used to plant ganja.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, man. If you look in a book, there's a book named The Emperor Wears No Clothes.
Right.
It's a book where almost like the Bible of what the hemp is all about, what ganja is all about. There was a time when you can plant ganja in America without the law coming down by you for different purposes. You know?
It just became illegal in the 30s, wasn't it? When was it? 30s or 20s?
Yes. Yeah. And there's almost a stigma to because Even the argument of marijuana, which is Mary Jane, changing the name and everything there. So we give thanks. Say you're really involved in it. We give thanks for that. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
But more people are going to sell it and you're selling things, I'll get less, things.
No, the thing about it is that the best come from Jamaica. You know what I mean? And
you see the best come from West.
You see what I say? And send best.
Yes, of
course. So naturally, if herb legal, it go up on a vast scale. Where one can just go in and shop, buy a spliff,
and just go smoke.
You see what I say?
Yeah, it prevents the criminalization of man, especially Rasta.
All right, because Rasta use it as a sacrament.
Yeah. After all of that, we come to the point where it left up to you, the public, sometimes, to make a voice heard in this thing. And we don't recognize and realize that even within the commission, the majority of you say it's stupid to have a man as a criminal in Jamaica for this. It's really stupid. How can you arrest a man and criminalize him to have a beautiful plan like this? It look pretty.
Yes. And after that interview, I can talk about Buffett and them man there. We say the government decriminalize it. And it take them couple years after now to make spaces in a Jamaica where you can go and them talk about medical marijuana, which is a madness in itself. Because the only reason why medical marijuana there is because the American them find another way, you know, to use it and claim say it's good for certain ailment. No Rasta, and not only Rasta, but other people, a whole heap of herbs down here so, where it's good for certain ailment. And nobody ever decriminalized them because it still was indigenous to the culture of Jamaica. So a whole heap of what we call grandmothers still use it. And now we see a whole heap of young people now start to get into it now and start to use it. We are talking about other herbs now. We're not talking about the ganja. But we see where the ganja, after all of these decriminalization, after all of this interest in Jamaica, after all of the legalization, not only decriminalization, the legalization in America, we don't hear about it again. We don't see no rich rasta around about the place because them plant ganja and export it. We don't see no rich rasta from them time there. Westmoreland and all them places there. Man can afford certain things. But we don't see that again. And it decriminalized. Want to legitimate legalization. Repeat attach. Ball out for. Want to that. We are say it's almost like a hypocrisy. Like a hypocrisy. Because you the man saying bring three of the richest man them in America come down here. And them talk to government. And the only place the government didn't reach are decriminalizing. And still stigmatize it. Because up to last year, or this year, Rasta still go to jail for ganja. And we see the minister go, and also you can have 5 plans. But to me, it not feel no different. Harassment, we hear about harassment, and all these things are going on. Still, after all of that. So what is going to take for the government of Jamaica especially this one here. We have so much noose round their neck, especially against Rasta. Just last week we talked about the bull and then we were there. And we relaxing to Ganja too. You know? At 20 years, I couldn't get to go to Canada. Because I have a Ganja record. And every time I go to Central, I can't get through 20 years. And the weirdest thing is that I was my Ganja. Them just find it, which part me did there. After the person admits you feel them on, them still arrest me. And then have it on a record. Say Mutabaruka found with Ganja and put it on me record. 20 years after it get wiped out. And we could have go to Canada. But the thing with it is that there's so much talk and argument and this and that go on just recently. But somehow we don't hear about nothing about the Ganja thing again. Nothing at all. Well, yeah, we're going to take a break and come forward. We're going to take a break and come forward to the interviews.
Help keep your engine clean and performing at its best with Texaco with Techron.
Texaco kind of link that festival with ones on ones here to make it more really official, as would I say, in the culture. Yeah, good night.
Yes, I Rastafari. Yeah, Emperor the King Salat died the first, so they are the king.
Wait, that all man this?
Yeah, always a call that tall man.
What?
First man, yes.
First man. I think I don't want them me that go talk to. Yeah. Which part them there?
You know, so yeah, as they're trying to wheel there, you know, but you know, it's a big one that overtaking. So
you the wheels are wheels you call me from?
That's a reason I take it from.
So how come you know the on the show? I don't understand that.
You know, so I don't really kind of dip on the show vibration.
I mean, whatsoever.
Yeah, but the story is in 2012. Yeah. Jamaican government invite I to somewhere we never know nothing about, but it was a training surrounding the 2000.
Oh, that one there. Okay.
Yeah, so when them show them bring in many people, Maroon and Revival and Rasta.
I think I did hear about it.
Yeah, them show I know. So the government signed to respecting culture. Cultural people must hold them responsible for that respect. So in about 2018 now, so I know as Rastafari, I start to look at them thing and I say how to hold them responsible and thing. And I realize it's a lip service thing. However, in 2018, you know, if you hear them know that reggae music, now they got you an inscription. So just like how tango belong to Argentina, them recognize now from a United Nations level that reggae music is owned by Jamaica and certain responsibilities come with that. So in the elements of reggae music, and also you know, have Rastafari as a huge element. You have the jerk people them as a huge element. You have all different aspects of Jamaican culture. Peanut man, all of them things there's a huge element. So I know Booker's sister in 2020 she have a charity, you know, in a Wales, and we are reading about the rape and the exploitation and and the daughter sit up and listen to the reason, and she has a PR charity do an event. However, she don't want the PR event now to not represent authenticity and a mechanism to give back to Jamaica. So we start to explore now how that couldn't be possible. You know, I know it's a very, very big conversation because the stakeholders, them not really sit down at the table. But with this history now and TR energy, we start to look into it and I say, so them decide to say, all right, let them come to Jamaica. We start to show them what we think is recognized in reggae, which is it must have authentic people from Jamaica. It can't just be the stage, you know, you have to have more partnerships, you know, and them things. So them buy into it, them carry it to feed them government. Yeah, at the time, the festival did that in 2021. For government to show up, when bring it to the government in Jamaica, yeah. And they must say, yeah man, Golden Jubilee and things, so they would have ended the festival. Anyway, you know where, to tell you the truth, come there and meet with them, everything, because the ones them they want to ensure that everything is the way of the Jamaican government, or the Jamaican people that love to see a festival. But no organization or the way I can go to and say, this is a reggae fraternity where represent reggae global and our locally. So I say everybody have been a part. So it forces and I still if we say, well, all right, even as individuals, we're very interested in that intellectual property and how we could export that what exists in our mind. Because raw material have a problem to move. So I did have an event, but the idea won't be event in the name IRI. And we're like, I wonder how we could export that event, you know? So I am fair business partner, them they look into that and we start put it to the system. So the way of the event create now is like to have a Rastafari village unite, you know, and I know control that area there. And you know, we bring your people from Jamaica and them control that area there. And we are charter this course to open the conversation as to how these promoters can recognize.
But on that festival they not keep in our wheels in 2022 where you have reggae artists spanning from Jamaica.
Yeah, man, but it's beyond that, and it's not about.
No, I know it's beyond that, but it's a base off of reggae because them ones up there, it's reggae them get exposed to, and they move it from that and I carry it go somewhere else. That's why I ask you over there on the show because I know say I am always. Them always try to get me to go to Wales. Even my sister would teach up there in our university. Yeah. So the professor warm me up that I never really reach it. So that's why I really start out by asking you coming on the planet. But I understand what you said, that it's a total cultural experience you talk about, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, so, perfectly. I couldn't say it better.
So how the herbs did I fit into that?
You know, say, as we cross each border, you know, the recognition, you know, the other herbs them up there. But the intangible cultural heritage where Ganja play in a role of the mentality of reggae. It's a conversation, you know, and this is a big ongoing process because then place really and truly Ganja there everywhere, but totally illegal in other places, you know. People still have the stigma over here, so. So much more within the herbs, with the herbs, you know, the herbs are catalyst to so much more things, so we still have to see how best we can capitalize on what it creates, you know.
Yeah. All right, look here. We just played an interview a while ago when we do with Chris Blackwell years ago. I don't know if you listen on your phone or whatsoever, but from them time there, before them decriminalize the ganja, him did I talk about like for instance, theme place now. You know, them have a wine thing where people love to have good wine. They must say, they would have loved to say the hotel them have good herbs to give them guests. Now, from the time when them say them decriminalize it, and we say, I have the start up a festival down at the grill there, and it will go on good. And we see people that come in and start this and start that. But all of a sudden, we don't hear nothing more about Jamaica and Ganja and thing. So I say, you can't give me what really happened because I know you didn't involve in it in a certain way. How come the Ganja thing just gone underground, so?
Well, you know, so I did that try. The ones them study and money didn't make them move to that first. They never started with the integrity. So them didn't look for that Colorado. And then giving them the Colorado people. And then the country government those, you know. So when Obama knows and I'm sure you know, everyone look for how much tax could have made make from outside. And they never, after they realize for their conscience, after they look into it and say, after they catch on and look at things on the amendments.
Yeah, hold on. I can take a break and come forward. I want to take a break and come forward. Hold on.
Principal Productions presents the annual.
Yes, great king.
Yeah, which part will they know?
Yeah. You know, your dad did a check up on the ganja vibration and I did that.
Yeah, up there.
I just want to go forward to one little point. After the eye say it, I hear it. When the eye talk about the eye presence here, and I tell the eye, you know, say that is a missed opportunity for I and I. I don't know how it never crossed my mind for
What that you talk about?
There is a foundation amongst and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the truth, and it would have been. It's like me there, I say, what a missed opportunity. We have a one night there on this inaugural type of vibration.
Well, that's how it go.
Yeah, however, too, you know, is a continuing thing in the sense that the thing is more than a festival.
Yeah.
So as it relates to the same university over here, so and them things, I will go further and them reading that with the eye.
Yeah, man. My sister teach up there. Some university, I don't remember what the university name, but I know she teach up there. And she always asked about this professor.
The university we're involved in that project is the University of South Wales. They're involved in that project. Yeah, King. So to the Ganja forward now. It's like, this is, you know, when a place like America, where they're going Jamaican government claims that then get them money from. Is that like the same thing? You know, they go over there, they don't show people, or them people that might deal with garbage, they just show you all this libel gun and you know, then we just get the worst from everything. But when you go over America, when I think what them do, like New York, they study New York regulation. Them the legacy first, or they make an attempt to say the people that who supply ganja, people that who get lock up feed, all of them people that must have a seat. Jamaican government never do that. Them they just a foreign exchange. So because they see that now, that same Chris Blackwell idea, they couldn't work because the ganja wouldn't be Jamaican ganja. It wouldn't be genetics from here. It wouldn't be farmers from here. It wouldn't even be the climate from here because them they are trying to put everything into this kind of sterilized kind of vibration, you know. So it's like them never have the vision about owning it. It's still the colonial mind of exporting and bringing in the kind of new colonizer in the process there, you know, would be more like a Canada, you know, because them did start the legalization first and them free up much money in for them legal system to make it happen. So the Canadian people, them just run and them are the people them who really without coming in. And so honorable one that they know, but overall, the idea was not about making it Jamaican. The idea was bringing it. Remember, so the man didn't even decide saying the ganja thing, you know. If a man come in to Jamaica and be ganja, he can get to then suggest same couldn't just get a citizenship. Because what IRV and them man that did lobby for was that 51% of every company must be owned by a Jamaican. So it's like every move what they make was all to make sure, say, some foreign people own the industry. So hence now it now have no roots. So you have to disappear. And the disappearance is not even a bad thing. In a weird kind of bring forward it to the owners in a way. So it's just the local people and know the own and customized standards so then they get from out of that joke period there. And I heard them get better in Jamaica. There's no doubt about it. So since decriminalization and things, man started close for all they can make the earth and clean and you know, and more. You know, if well, they still get locked up. But some people know lock up with some of the principles and the best way they know them to do it, the best way they know them to clean it and store it, you know?
Yeah.
And some improvement make. But the ownership right, man, is still Colonial and the government have a clue. Them take up some of them and know nothing about.
That may say.
And then I ask the ganja man, they will export it over time. You know, the New York, them.
No, them are the criminal man, them are the criminal, them not ask them are the criminal.
But in a place like New York, no, it's different. The criminal, them come to the table.
Yeah.
And if you even have a family member where they got jail and you can't prove it, You have a seat at the table. You know, because them look at a reparatory approach. Jamaica never yet know I'm a reparatory approach. You be like a new thing. When we are claiming the rights. And the same thing happened to reggae. We don't have nothing, we don't have no asset. It's not they don't know how to value it. And that is the thing, we don't have no value on Jamaican ganja, we don't have value on Jamaican culture. It's and that's just a problem. You know? And Jamaican culture, everything. When you look on what the reggae music do, they look at you them over, so. I never say nothing like that yet, Rasta. It them are you to protect you with off the street.
Transformation,
man. I never know there are too much ones over here. I make money in society, you know, as dance, teach, and even the American diaspora ones. Really want to. The culture, last 2 years, when it do, when I fly people, them couldn't reach from the village, you know. The people in the village couldn't reach. It was like a little mixed up. So I cook over here with the diaspora, still hold on to the culture. It's not so young. You know, I still a level of eldership I deal with it, so I could transfer so much. Yeah. But it's still there, you know, to an extent, you know.
All right. So what is the move now you do? Where, before you come forward, where do you know before you come forward?
So the festival starts in our next day, and then the whole, this is just the government now, a wheel sponsor the festival. So as a result of that now, we are trying to develop a replicable model for more chance here for sure. How we do it this time, how we bring in the authenticity. There's a more, is the impact to do with the pan for right now to say. If it works, and if it never works. And after Taurus Friday, the punish show, I start with Egyptian Friday. You know, Taurus Friday, the punish show, Johnny Osborne, the punish show. But then the ground, the festival itself, a Jamaican thing. I commission the party people and Windrush people and not trouble with them car park. To get back your passport to come to Jamaica and everything, you know. And then jump and to them people and who them promote locally made things, them people are better. So I'm trying to infuse now all reggae music can become a catalyst to grow economic, you know, for people. So it's more that it's not just the show. If you get all that, it's not just the show, you know. It's really the impact of reggae through people's life, their daily life, you know. So it's kind of a mission there. It's kind of a mission there.
All right, well, I hope it work out and like you have some good reason when I come forward. You know?
Yeah, man, I look forward to that, man. One step at a time, because sure, everything will work. The promoter then do what them to do. The show, I am going to tell about that, about 95% guys follow the show. So it's just a matter of execute, you know, and document. So it's
all right. All right, so give thanks, highly. Madness. If you're bad, that I don't know where we're going this. So, as we say, we're going to take some phone call and you will want them upon their mind. And why you know, say, so much things are going on in Jamaica and in America, especially in America. I tell you, lady, with the Jamaican Indian family is really giving Biden a joyous time in him time up where him say him call it now him gone. Him decides him after whole heap of coaxing, I can't what we say in Jamaica. Them coax him for resign. So after this 3 months, 6 months done, whosoever win, and right now I see the Democratic Party really get a new lease on life. I think what will happen is that this shot will get fired, when them fire after Trump, they really have big him up. Imagine a man a man get shot and it make him get more popular. That's how we have the human nature, man. But now, this woman, come have them in a division. Yeah, she have them in a division now because she just come in and just get back life in the Democratic Party now. And we see what happen. Some of the polls, them make she gone in front of Trump. And it just starts. She get $100 million in the first day. She got $100 million. But anybody hear about Elon Musk? Biden in a public, not Biden, Trump. Trump upon a public stage where hundreds of people are listening to him and him say, Elon Musk, I give him $45 million a month. $45 million a month. It's almost more than man they have Rasta. Just yesterday, Elon Musk come out and say, him not get Biden $45 million a month. Yeah, him not deal with them kind of dictatorship business there. Him not deal with, him not get $45 million a month. I don't hear Trump come back and answer him. But that is really a serious thing. Because I think twice I hear him say it on two different stages, Say Elon Musk give him $45 million a month. And now Elon Musk come out and say, no go so. But here I know, Elon Musk come out and say, the woke people, them kill him son. No, I hear that thing say, is a death in our family, like death, grave. But when really I say is that the woke, for those of you who know what is the woke in America now, is like the gay movement, transgender movement, all these movements is called woke. Well, I can't to him I say that the woke people, the woke kill him son. When really I say that him son is a transgender. And I'm first one neither. Him son is a transgender. So him just say, boy, him son dead. Him son dead. Anyway, another argument that. Yes, blessed.
Night.
Good night.
All right, though.
I don't man.
All right. After the things I'm out. Question I'm out, because you're well learned, man. Can you tell me, we don't know it obviously about class in Jamaica. Can you tell me what will happen if I spring out of the ground and read at Tibali, Maxwell Avenue, Waltham, Allen Garden? Can you tell me if I short at this place?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what would the government do on them which kind of Cherry Garden and Beverly's and
Well, the government will take charge of it.
So
and move the people them.
And John would have be like Beverly's and Cherry
and move the people them.
Thank you. So what may I try to say, Musa? I mean,
them find eye long there?
Eh?
Them find eye long there?
No, them would have moved long time Musa.
Okay.
My question is, when we say, as I used to say, Rasta got you for Ganja in Jamaica, for Ganja, and successive government and this government tell the black poor people and were got prison, dead for Ganja, get beat for Ganja, that in order for them to go in the Ganja business, you know, for build fence, worth how much $1 million motor?
Yeah.
You know, see, it's obvious that them people are definitely not the intention to get Jamaica black people out of the squad. And you see it evident. Them not give them land, and you tell, I mean, Muta, government should have no part in a Ganja part from collect them tax. And them should have shame for collect tax from it.
So them a part night? Them a part night?
Yeah, man, them dictating us up here, say, I'm a rich people alone, I say ganja now.
Oh, you mean that part there?
Yeah. You know, see that?
No, I think you said them I sell it.
You're surprised. You know what I said to Muta, but...
No, I'm not surprised. Oh, yeah, man. I'm not surprised.
Keep it there. So, you see the level of hypocrite. These people are so...
Hypocritical.
Hypocrite. No, not preaching up no word. They are so... I don't know. Look at the filth and squalor of people that live there. Look at the houses. When I get the people I know. The ganja are supposed to bail out the people. And obviously these people are manipulated away where them just give them friends, give people who have money to sell this thing, you know. So it's just a system to just keep the people then poor and poor. I will tell you again, Muta, go to St. Thomas to work. I want to say all the Chinaman them, Muta. Everyone them up to the pit them have a 9 millimeter upon themselves. And they say the best thing that true with them. The black people have the broom and the shovel. I'm going to say, we'll have an election probably next year. And up until this very minute, Muta, hear Mark Golden. They got my virgin Raspal. Long life again, Raspal. I hear Mark Golden. I talk more houses and land to the people. I hear Andrew D. Then just ignore this topic. We don't want nothing from a politician. We want our 4 parents work and give or forget. So them not the intention just want to ever be a slave to them. It's just the difference is that you know no bang upon your foot or your hand, no shackle. Question no Muta. Divert look. Does the police have a right to stop you without reasonable cause? You're driving as a decent law abiding. Does the police have can just run and stop you so and tell you the foolishness?
Well, I don't know if them things say it's foolishness, but them can't stop you if you have reasonable cause. On that you are driver, you're going to say not a reasonable cause.
But I think it will be suspicion of
so, we call reasonable cause? Like you don't have no light, you don't have no...
you don't have no light, so I can't understand this stuff.
You don't have your seatbelt.
No, yes.
Yeah, use your phone.
So I'm trying to stop you and say, may I check your paper randomly?
No, I don't know about checking your paper randomly. They would have that are reasonable cards. Unless some point your car is defective, they must have you to see your paper to see if your car.
Right, but one stop now, I'm saying nothing because I check my paper and I tell him, so no, you're really wasting time, party. The sticker shows some care up to date. Etc. Yeah, wasting time. But when I realized later on some video I watch, I say, is that all right? Miss Lindsay came on the radio today, must say, nationwide. And she said, if it's related to the man who shoot himself in the afternoon, she said, when the police stop you, you have to just comply and just not say nothing else. Someone want to know what happened to a constitution, right? It's like she said, a policeman can't say, boy, come here. And you know, say, but yeah, disrespect me. Is it a police state motor? Because I notice them people and never ever come on TV and tell us what the police can do or them can do. And them all that support the police not care even if them wrong. And people are dead. I want to know what you mean by comply with the police. Me is a big man motor. If me lick down somebody or do a wrong and the police come to me, I'm not going to fight him. I'm cooperate. Because I do something wrong, I'm man enough to respond to him. But what you mean by cooperate with the police? What want to these people are on the country? What I'm to constitution, right? So a policeman can't just say, you come stand up there, so. Would I like if I get out to him, she explain that too. Because I want to know what to a constitution, right? It's like one time, one stop me, I'm stop a vehicle, 2 of them. I'm going to say, where you stop me for? You already stop a vehicle already. Then, I'm going to say, even stop a next vehicle and come. Say, boss, man, 2 of you can't stop 3 vehicles. So you're
but I'm not supposed to stop more than one. I'm not supposed to stop more than 1 vehicle.
Thank you, Muta. Because I tell him, say, no, you only can't stop 1 vehicle.
1 vehicle, yeah.
You're supposed to check the vehicle and supposed to watch it back. And that's the logic. Yeah. But when I say, Muta, nobody.
So when you tell him
none of them not there to tell the police that I'm wrong, Muta.
No, but when you say that to him, when you say?
Eh?
When you say that, you say that to him?
To my motor, to my hands. Never tell us some motor. These police nowadays is like you can't tell them nothing. The man and behave like them are God and instant because the people will tell you one thing and give them the power. You can't tell them nothing. That and it's, I don't know if it's a coincidence. That mayor now come from Pavilion Motor and the policeman. Two of them turn one I look for the two of them I look for the paper. The one turn them back to the vehicle. The oncoming vehicle them gone out. And the next one I look for the paper. I'm yeah. Say, boss man, no. Make him look on the registration and you watch where I go on. The young one him start open that folks motor. Some stop and look him in the face. So like the person almost pick up them and say some lamb and and the next one in there stay. You cannot because let me tell you, Jamaican people just hypocrite here motor and give the police this power. Just to collect money and then behave like say the people are not right.
No, the people don't know the law. That's why the people must study the law.
But most of me, I tell you, when I tell them, say, yo, you know, just lean up off a tree at the bank, on the back, turn left on the phone, and you can't get no advice most of them. Maybe I know them people that come from Muta. That's how the country stays there, because you have nobody. But them do. As I tell the Virgin, them not going to offend the police now, so because when anything starts, them now want the police turn them back. So them give the police them all the right, give them license gun, give them all the house over Pope one, them sex up with that. You understand? And feel say, yeah, them rich. I'm going to say, we as black people, we have about 10, 20 hours and still a lot more. So them give them that time, them comfortable, the same mentality like the man, the roast bread fruit them. Me remember, I say, Colonel Charles Motor in African clothes. And you're the only man, I say, look, you look unique in African clothes. And a man, outrun. I never ever see Colonel Charles compare and condemn the government. What them do wrong, I condemn the police. Look, find anything out what them do. You never hear him as a black man where you say as African, I will say, yeah.
Let me make him chief, you know. Let me make him chief.
Eh?
Them will make him chief down there.
Right. Mike Henry used to go around Rasta thing. They say them guys here just know for just like when Sarah lived on Spanish Town Road. They don't care much. I mean, I try to tell black people, who have a brain. Me just look on a video with a white man and say, white people have a right to grudge black people because we just seen a stone like if Donald Trump going a stone in cook. If we go in the water and the year change, and run good and cook good. Black people will just believe in ourselves and come together. Come together here so people, Starmer come here and people can't afford to go in a private jet and fly to Jamaica. We do anything we do wrong in Jamaica. Anything we do wrong, nobody not there to support our vanguard. We have to be one vanguard. Nobody not care black people and stop going and killing the people and get down and still hungry. We not better than them. We not kill and not kill if we not go and I pay zinc pen. And stop me politicians coming and pay zinc pens and go to water and rubbish motor. Look up on Walter motor, there's a sewage water all long. It really all no nobody knows about it. Them guys get rich and live in the most of Beverly and look down. That's why I access I spring out they're going to read man see but them and obviously answer the question will I move them. So not depend on no Mark Colin and Andrew to deliver them not going to motor them can't run in a minute because them don't take we have to take out a Jamaican bank that foreign. No man the phone up. Look for a man at police station. And this man sort of
I have to take a break. I have to take a break.
All right, long life, my boss.
All right, bless you.
The time on IRFM is?
Time is 18 minutes past 12 o'clock.
International volleyball return.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. Man, you know the previous caller there, you know?
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah, man. I say the American politics. More time. You know, you have to change the topic sometime. I say, Camilla now. How you see it look to you?
Well, she pick up a momentum that was unprecedented. You know, it come like when Obama did go run for the president. It come like she go on her way, man. She go on her way.
Yeah, I feel like she'll bring it, you know. You know why?
Yeah.
You remember the last time I spoke here, last time I tell about there's only one thing could have really prevent her, but when we look on it, I say, come like that can't prevent her. You know, the white thing we that talk about. You know, if she don't get the white support, I choose, you know, white and everything. But when me I check out the full, you know, the full thing and I check some virgin and some, you know, family and thing when I have up in the state there. And some people are California. Because you know where California fair thing come from.
Yeah, man, I over there such was the prosecutor and all them from the DA and
them I say right now you see how the young voter them she go capture them. You see the intelligent people them that are the college
youth them. Whenever they don't want to go with Biden because of the war.
See? I go capture them. And people who intelligent, you know, so the redneck them all go for Trump still. Because, you know, the redneck them, you know, and the evangelists them, because Trump have some church people anyway.
Yeah, well, nobody now going to leave him, you know. It's just, him have some ones who are undecided, and at them one they shall forget. The one them who undecided, you know, but Trump, them not left him.
Well, it's when I really seek out the full thing, a man I tell me, say, you see, them people they were legend, back home here, you think, you know, them people they were think for themselves.
Who that?
It a go work down to she. Because the people them tired of Trump and them lie every time Trump talk, you know.
Lie, pure lie.
A be a lie. You know. Trump like some of them politicians down away, so them a run Jamaica, you know. But every time them talk, me hear the man them a interview them international, you know, the hurricane. And 3 months, can you imagine?
Yeah, I mentioned it last week.
Be 3 different.
Yeah, place we're going to stay.
Figure. One I say 900, one I say 700, one I say 60. Seeing where the thing's supposed to combine and man supposed to sit down in a room and read. And I say, well, how much shelter motor? How much shelter you have available in our motor? And you say, Raspal, 5, you know.
The Prime Minister should have known that right away.
Yeah. So when you look on the man, these man come like Trump, you know. Every time Trump talk, I just be a lion. I expect the people them to just go with him because anything we must say, the people them see? So a man I tell him, I say, Trump, that just wait, the people them wait for send Trump a message. See, because they want to bring back America to certain respectability. See? And you know, say, when we figure out and look at the same way Jamaica run on a level 2, where everything just I do feet we, I go feet we. You see it? But anyhow, me I say, we don't like them really support her. See? And she see if she can make a difference to what go on a Palestine. Even when she not, maybe she not go really. Because, you know, the people around her. But sometimes, you know, you don't know who we stand. You see it because a big wickedness are going on Palestine.
Yeah.
See, and that the people don't like with Biden. You know. See?
Yeah, well, you know, say, Netanyahu with America, you know. Hello?
Yeah.
You didn't know, say, Netanyahu with America?
Netanyahu,
the president of Israel. You hear me? Or you not hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
But you not answer me.
No, me I say, yeah, well, Israel is the next state of America. You know?
No, me I ask if you know, say the Prime Minister did over America. Netanyahu, if you know him, the America, no.
No. No, I never know that.
Yeah, man, him there, man. Him there. They're supposed to sit down and talk.
Oh.
Him and Biden.
Oh, but Netanyahu doing damage already, you know. I vote for damage him do already.
Yeah, well,
the only thing
the man them still have the hostage them. The man them still have the hostage them.
Yeah, the man them not let them go because it's like the man must have that's the price them have.
Yeah, we have to take a break. And come
Yeah,
back.
take the break off. Yeah.
All right.
Read that place, Spanish show.
No, it's African tune in a Latin music.
Oh, in a Latin, yeah, still
from
Spanish.
Senegal, from Senegal.
From Senegal, yeah. Because Senegal, yeah. Senegal, no, yeah,
Senegal are French. French colony.
French. Yeah, man. So, I say now, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
I say, me that like to get the breakthrough because, as Trump will say, America great again. You know, for Trump great again, after run out all the immigrant they want.
I tell you, mass migration.
Yeah, migration, you know.
Mass, yeah.
You see, so, you know, I feel like she'll get a support still. You know,
well, it looked that way there so far, it looked that way there. Look that way there.
But you're the other thing, Pan.
Well, you know say if him lose, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Well, one man, me heard it say that one time, you know. And I see a guy, you know.
Yeah, well.
On 1918, and boy, I mean, I tell you, John, I want them time to come back in Jamaica, you know. And I say the man in my own election, and nobody can know who win, you know. You see it. So them little thing they take time like them a creep up. And we don't want about that, you know.
Yeah, well, that I go on now, the man say, anyhow him lose, going to be a bloodbath. So, I watch and see where I go on.
You see what Trump, you know? Trump just a try to make the people them afraid of him, you know. At all level, you know. But, you know, feel like them are going really. I'm sure we hear the CIA head there. Resign. I saw me like see things going on. If you messed up, you resign, man. You can't want messed up and then people, you try to have people and you try to find fault and you go around curve and good. You know, so that is the only thing I give Blue School in respect for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Admit.
He admit say messed up.
He might one of the first position me come on radio and say him did involve with the gangster them over Spanish Town.
Aye. See, and then after the time the man had felt and feel it thing there, where him say him somewhat man up. Him apologize and him say boy I hear me. And him resign and step down. See, it's a man that.
Yeah, then him say him no want to gain up him cabinet.
I'm a rate.
Not in my cabinet.
See? So you see there's a man where them man there, if the man didn't have the team around them, maybe them would have worked, you know. You know, but through the team around them is like the next thing again, you know. And the man they stand up as a man and resign and say, boy, we messed up. See? And one of the youth them to say, Prime Minister thing, our youth look upon. And a leader is a leader. So a leader lead from first. So you want your youth look upon and say, boy, you know, I want to be like Muta. I want to be like the Prime Minister. See? So, you know, I did there and you make a whoop a mistake and a whoop a thing painted around you and you still did there and I try con people and I try treat people same way. You know, no. See, so that I go on in the US and that I go on in down here and I go on in the US where them have to go get that together. If they don't get that together, it will be a revolution up there in the motor. You know that?
It will be a revolution, but something will happen.
Something will happen. See, because a man will go on there when no fit there. And people who know and fall for something will not go fall for nothing. I would say, no, you can't do it. See, because you're not fit for it. And you're not really qualified for it. So, I don't know.
Well, Trump ambition is to rule until him decides to ever stop, you know. None of the 4-year business before I give up, you know. I'm not like Joe Biden say, all right, because him family and him friend, them all just resign. That not in a Trump head at all.
And I feel like Trump bad man Putin, you know.
When you say bad man, what I mean? I mean, he want what Putin have, which is power.
Yeah.
He want that kind of power there.
Yeah, but Putin, Russia need have a law where a man can't do more than 2 term or 2 term.
You know much term Putin gone.
You know. Yeah, because this boy Medvedev, Putin had stepped down one time and Medvedev did come in as president. But from Putin take over back, he not step down again.
A long term man,
yeah, so maybe at that Trump depend.
Autocratic.
But Trump age is against him too.
You know, them start to use that against him now. After Joe Biden resigned, because they say Joe Biden too old. Now Joe Biden resigned, they must say the oldest man ever run for election at Trump. They must turn against him.
Still not. Knowing America people still knowing most of them people are educated, you know. I don't feel like them are going really. What go happen, you know, is Trump go motivate some people to try thief the election and try run the people and from come vote and all them look in there. I feel like that because I'm say he might motivate you know, for watch them or watch the election. But I don't watch them I go watch.
No, try rig it.
They will try rig it. You see. But, you know, I like it one level still because you don't know, say.
I don't have no control over it, Bridget.
No, I mean, I have no control over
it.
Just to the economy, you know, you don't know how Jamaica economy go with America, you know. You know, you know, them Chinese is like, you know, as well them said, we're not really business with how much we really want to happen up there, you know, but with our life, it runs on a level way, you know? You know?
All right. Go move.
Yeah, man. So blessed, yeah?
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking the car there a while ago, you know? Yeah, man, that's an interesting topic, you know?
Yeah.
So Muta, what do you think? You think if Trump win and take over about the war in Palestine, that's that?
That's why him can't stop war, man. It's gonna make it up more.
But him sound like him don't want more stop the war where I go on down there.
No, that's what I must say. Them say I'm gonna stop it in that day. The first day I'm going would have make the war stop.
I believe so still, you know, because watch out now. You see.
Believe them can't stop the war?
Yes, man. I will ask the man, Muta.
By doing what?
What do you mean by doing what, Muta?
No, I ask you by doing what, I mean what I mean. I ask you by doing what?
Muta, money and power, you know, remember say Trump have money, you know, Muta.
Trump have which money? They know him can't pay the money when they tell him to pay in the court.
I don't want to pay it, Muta. I say Trump a billionaire, you know, Muta. Billionaire, you know. Trillionaire, you know.
Yeah, that's how make you believe.
No other women make me believe, Muta. Yeah. I don't want to pay it.
No, sir. I'm not a trillionaire. And Elon, wait there. Him say Elon Musk give him $45 million a month.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk ball out and say no go so.
Yeah, man, me that see look a story there because when you attack inside, because I go up on YouTube and me that look, you know.
I you see it.
I see it.
Yeah, man. Elon Musk say what you talk about, man. No $45 million.
You feel like that yes business is a flat motor.
The what?
Because more people are going to feed now, you know. I said, boy, I'll go them.
Yeah, but you see, that we're off now since Kamala come in at the scene.
Yeah.
You know, since she come in and make everything turn around again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm afraid now.
So like you more carry Kamala more.
Me not carry nobody, me watch how the thing I go. Me
Because
not carry nobody,
more closer to we, you know. Them say she more closer to we, you know.
Our father Jamaican.
So, you know.
And our mother Indian. But I know the we more, me know business if she more closer to we, you know. Me not say that, me I follow with the politics I say. Me not follow, you know, me see where Trump attack. Trump tell pure lie. I know them make me feel say I tell pure lie. Me listen to him when I say, I know say I'm a liar. I say Kamala, she name?
Yeah.
Kamala, yes. She used to lock up whole heap of black people in California there when she was attorney general and all them somewhere.
Yeah.
And that people have against her, you know.
Okay.
You know, but right now, because she black and because she young, and that the young people them did I say, can't have two old men around the election at this time. Yeah. So she come right at the middle like that now.
That Trump got the record name. I one of the oldest man ever run for president.
No one up. Him are the oldest man ever run. Then I did a mouth Biden, no him can't mouth Biden again. Can't mouth Biden again.
Back on the local scene now. Virgin, you see, you come here call for up in the rural St. Andrea and the Muta.
But when oldest are celebrating birthday that week last week.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm 50 something now. Could have been father.
Oldest?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sir. 61, 62. A young boy, man.
Oldest are 50 a year old, but 61.
Eh?
You could have been father too.
Yeah, sir. I know it's the same young man.
I mean, I know some born after independence.
Muta, what I say now, back on the local seat, Muta, come here call for up na the rural St. Andrea. You know, so since me say, the transport authority, them and the police, them stand up in our man shoot, you know, one taxi man, you know.
You serious?
I if you see it on YouTube, you know.
No, I don't see it.
That I write out a McMaster down Night Square, you know, stand up in the man shoot, you know.
Where cause that? Where cause that?
Them say man run illegal taxi and it's like, they must have fighting for the car key. Like, I know, and it over. And the police woman stand up in the man shoot motor. Virgin, them to deal with people more better, man, motor, man. You can't deal with people, so man, pepper spray them and all type of thing, man.
I may ask you a question now. Really, I may ask you something now. If a man driver car is not a taxi.
Yeah.
And you stop him. And the police say you're driving a taxi that is not licensed to carry people.
Yeah.
So why you hand over your key? Where you think the man should have done?
You should hand over the key, me understand what you're saying.
That means you understand what me I go say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know exactly where you are come to in a motor.
Yeah.
You understand? You go say, boy, I'm disobey the police, you know.
They don't disobey the police.
Yeah, but them can't deal with that more in a
like, so what them supposed to do after them say? When say, all right, you did that, eh?
No, me never did that, but based on the clippings.
All right, what the people them say when them say, hand over the key? What them say to them?
Well, in they kind of resist in the motor, I mean, not tell a lie, you know.
They might resist arrest.
Yeah. But motor, there's better way to deal with things.
No, me know. I say no better way. Could I kill the man who has put your knee in him throat? You know, me not say nobody should have put him knee in a man's throat. I saw
American style, them the man.
I saw George Floyd did dead, you know. I saw George Floyd did dead.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but me want to find out now. You tell me what is the best way to deal with that situation. If you was a police, what you would have done?
Motor, they are whole heap of way can deal with things. If the man
tell me what are the way them.
Watch out now.
Yeah.
If the man now nobody key, all them have to do, you know. Make the man go on, if the man take him, then take him and make record come for your car, you know.
Make the man go on?
Make him go all right.
The man now go, man. Where you say, man? Him not go nowhere. The man now go left him car, man. Him not left him car, man. So it was that way for them to do. Because the other day, a woman resist arrest, you know. After me, I picked that and said, Mommy, stop fight, no. You didn't see that one day?
That I went to high school with the police woman.
Yeah, and they said, the woman hold her in her ear.
Oh, yeah.
And the people said, stop fighting, no, stop fight. And she didn't have fight. Now, when you reach that situation, you know, where the police supposed to do, that's why you tell me where them supposed to do.
Which have only way to deal with things, man.
But give me one of the ways.
You know, things like what the American police them have where if you are going away, them can't tease you.
Yeah.
Either like a thing that are something, but the way them deal with things.
If them tease them, you know, you have a different argument, you know. You know, if you tease them, you know, you have a different conversation.
I'm out one more thing I want to touch on, right? Because he's a man, you know, you're heading I think, them say they want a big neck them in a Rasta thing, you know.
Me do what?
Well, you want a big neck them in a Rasta business, you know.
Big
you
neck? Wait, hold on, you know. A big neck in a Rasta thing.
Yeah, man, yeah, Miguel and the man, Jerry Small, the man, the whole of them for a long time, the man.
Big neck. What are we to describe with big neck?
Nah, disrespect the thing, man. But Muta,
What?
The man, relax, them lax all type of way, Muta. Right? Don't say a man what the the man trimming and left 2 strand of the year, you know.
Yeah, that never do.
See, but
Muta have the whole of them head side.
I think, you know, when they can come out and tell the man them, say, Virgin, when they stop deal with the thing, so yo.
I think them are going to stop.
Eh?
I think them are going to stop.
Virgin, the man let down Rasta business, man, Muta, man.
Who let down Rasta business?
Most of the Rasta, them most...
Oh, you know to the man them are do it a Rasta.
Muta, what they go up on TikTok. I know the man that Diated Foundation Rasta. The man have a piece of pork, Muta, tear it, and I never views the man that try to get her what.
Oh, you know somebody Diated Rasta. You know him for a long time?
You don't know him for a long time, but looking at him being no clip up now.
No, hold on, no, Brethren. Hold on. Let me say, what a man walk on the road naked and him beard no clip up and him locks dirty like one man. Oh, you know to that man they are Rasta?
No, I can't dare to Rasta and him.
You know. Me ask about him can be. Oh, you know.
That's again, you can't really see.
Yeah, well, you see a man pan the thing, locks, and then yam pork. And then you say, a Rasta that you know, see my ball locks there. And you see a man shave up beside him head, and in the middle of locks. And you say, what your Rasta do now? When I cut off him locks there. Oh, you know, see my Rasta.
That's true, that do things still, you know?
I know the art. You see a man face, you don't see him art. But when I say, you can't say, but tell us why. How the man them have them little lock style where them cut off the side of them ear and left the locks in the middle. But me not say every man where me see locks now, me not relate him as Rasta. Me not relate to every man where locks are Rasta, you know.
And one more thing I want to touch before I go move. I have some virgin up in the England, right? Them I say, them not hear the thing live, because I have virgin right now that they are work and listening.
Oh, yeah?
And he must say, nah, get the live listen, like where me that get now. And you too, we must go back and listen.
Yeah, that everybody has say. I don't know that, so. You have to call the station.
I have virgin up in England, man, bank robber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, them man, they left your program, man, Muta, man. All what them tell me say they want to show up there, you know?
Yeah, am I bank robber?
No, man, I am nicknamed that, man.
Why him himself a name there? Who give him a name there?
No, man, I just see him nicknamed that, man. Bank robber, like we have the class.
And him answer to bank robber?
Yeah, man, I named that, man. Everybody know him as, man.
No, me not say everybody don't know him as that. Him answer to bank robber?
Yeah, man.
You would have a nickname named bank robber?
Eh?
Would you call yourself bank robber and make somebody refer to you as bank robber?
Well, I don't say call him in a boot. I don't know why he himself.
Them used to rob bank.
Man, the man in the right spot. Them just to appear bank robber I love wear. You understand?
When you're bank robber?
The shoes, man, the clocks, man. With the man with the bag on the back, man.
Oh, that's what them call it, bank robber?
Yes, so them just...
And through the shoes in bank robber, him call himself bank robber?
Yeah, man, we don't listen. I don't know if I get back live stream, I know, but we know when listen to this, I could appear laugh, my laugh. When I big him up for man, Muta.
They don't big him up already, man. Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yeah.
Over in the Manchester side, up in England, see you.
Yeah. Man, tell himself bank robber for shoes.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Why man call himself a drunk crow. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. So I just give my yell up for my man.
All right, Sam. Yell him up. Yell up bank robber.
Yeah, man. Up in Birmingham there, in England.
You just say Manchester or you call Birmingham?
No, man. I'm brother. Me I tell you about. Me I tell you my brother name Eclipse, man. But him brother over that side, to man. Him a listener to man.
All right, sir. All right, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man. So bless up yourself. Here, Muta.
Yeah, man. Bless it, man.
All right, my gen. All right.
Yeah, man.
What going on, man?
Cutting edge.
Oh, I know that. When you say you're well interested from where you're here, so you're interested in the politics that go on, especially in that. From where you're just say interested in the politics that go on, especially up in America, you want to go on.
Interested, like, actually, you don't know what interested means.
Yeah, man.
I watch the system, how the system work in America, there, you know. Learn enough things.
Yes, sir. Them up to a whole heap of things that go on.
I tell you, man.
I know them have the lady in there. Like Donald Trump, I want puzzle in her brain.
Yeah, we have so long it will last.
Well,
we come like it will last.
Motivated, you know, if people are motivated in a motor car. You want with them realize what's going on with Trump now, you know. Not only Trump, you know, them have an agenda. Because them have a thing out what them call Project 2025.
Yeah. The brother named JD, him pick him for him vice president there. Yeah, one of them were passionate. Him passionate.
Yeah, but some of the key people them were work on this thing after where them said 2025 when Trump going back in. People them were working in administration.
Of course.
Before, you know.
Yeah, man. Of course.
Him saying no
about it. Wait a man. Him know about it, man. Wait a man.
Yeah.
Him know about it.
That's why the people are motivated, man. The excitement about Kamala, you know, because them realize that Biden was an ass where, like, then now they make you finish line and say, well, people nervous. So know that him sorry. You ever make that young filly I go through, people more excited.
Oh, you mean, man, the youth them.
Yeah,
the youth them find a young person, you know.
We're going with the Supreme Court, man, like anything where the benefit Trump or that them doing us, that people don't realize, you know.
Yeah.
Trump going again, I don't deal, you know, because 6 times Supreme Court people, them do exactly what Trump to them.
You know, them going again, him now come out.
Them are change the law, the president can't run as long as they want, as long as the people vote for them, and that's the third.
Then the president can't shoot somebody in working with in office. He can't shoot somebody and get rid of it.
So, but
some people, killing.
Yeah, but some people even pose hypothetical and then say, since that Supreme Court said then Biden order somebody to take out Trump.
No, yeah. Of course. Because if them don't call it out and say that possibly, you know. So if Biden decides him to shoot him political opponent, you know, I mean, in the right order for do it.
But I'm not slippery soap when it work against them.
Yeah, I'm
cry out. I see him thing. I know because my boss said, Joe, I now old man. Now Kamala come in and them
know him are the oldest. Him are the oldest man.
Bridging, that's like that's like that's very entertaining. Coming like a roller coaster ride, it looks like a joke, but some serious thing there behind it, you know, because you have some people like that, so the people might push some agenda. Them have some serious agenda with them out to carry out. It looks like fun and joke now, but it has some serious consequences if it ever become true. So people realize and them are rally up. And I like the Kamala Harris is like, I mean, in a recent time, she seems more confident and so on. So most people don't know what she do, but she have a record, you know. She have a record, so and I like say, I don't know, make up story like Trump now. When you watch something about Trump, from him whole upbringing and on con out people and team lifestyle. It can't match up against the lady.
No, well, she did a California prosecute only for black people. That is what them against her. That them against her.
Yeah, but I mean, if your job is to be prosecuting, a prosecutor got prosecute people. If you do wrong, we don't think you prosecute 9 or 10 black people.
Well, we don't know that.
You must do something.
Yeah, but we don't know that. You don't know that. We don't know that.
And that I think, boy. You know, it's a picture go and Rasta.
You know, that you don't mention our Jamaican background.
At that, I didn't want to I mention to in a motor car. I watch some little Christians about our upbringing and our background, and them say Indian to the point now where the more that we mention, them do mention father, just say a Jamaican father, and that's it. But them lean more to the Indian heritage.
Yeah, well, when she attack, I got she lean towards. When she attack, she talk more about her Indian background. Anyway,
well, you see, that I think that is not even the major thing. The major thing now is for them just find a way for get Trump out of the way. Because I usually a shot of time the other day and I hit him and take a news boost up himself and I say he's a hero and all. So when I point I wonder if I him did architect the thing, but based on where they
people have said that, but I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
No, based on when I say I come back now, it look like I know something. I mean, I say, would I really serious if him put type full of stuff like that?
No, man, I don't believe so. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I say all the conspiracy theory them on the YouTube, I don't believe none of them.
No, but with Trump, Trump is a serious showman. When he first up me, I wonder if I him pull it out. But based on when the investigation are going on and things are coming in, I say, no, that you is really crazy or half Indian, In just going with the people.
If they go after Biden too, I just that Trump own was near to him house.
Yeah. Me see all of that too. But I hear the other thing, I just a listen to advertisement, That I think when I listen live, I don't know about the rest of people in the diaspora. Most time I listen on YouTube, but I listen on the RFM, but blouse and skirt, man. The advertisement out for mad, man. And then here we advertisement. The advertisement try go on, Party, and we can't go to none of them, so that is a more agony for me,
Yeah, a party.
Yeah, we can't go to the party. Party, we are here, man.
Yeah, Jamaica turn a party state, man.
Yeah, so I'm just hearing an advertisement to them, I say, like, what you call it, Road to Republic report. I never hear nothing more go on with that. So, like, I must say, them have a report out there now.
Yeah, them are going with them things, brethren. Watch them,
Oh. All right, then, my lord, today I know the 14th, so give us thanks, man.
I mean, I want the 5th and the 6th. Yeah, all right. Sweet on in the rap. The lead singer Bernice passed away. Yes, last week she passed away. Weird. I just play out of the blue, because I say a long time I don't play her. Well, it's them still. I'm more than one woman, but she was the lead singer. She passed away. Yeah. For those of you who know Sweet on in the rap.
Mutabaruka. Bless up.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. They analyze to callers and reasoning, Something I always meditate about politicians. You hear the one they accost the one they attack some something with them too. And the next one accost the next one and say something with them doing which if what they are saying is true, right? Like, say, me and you run for election, and I say some bad things against you, but you do. Me say some real bad things, because when me in Jamaica, election time, I come up and something with them as against one another, right? And if when me say against the politician, there's a politician is really true, and the bad thing, that's not make that politician not worthy to be a leader for him country.
Yeah.
And if when me, which is bad against that politician, is a lie, it will make me not worthy to be a leader for the country. Because a leader is supposed to be a man of integrity. Yeah. You know, so more time I listen to them, man, I say to myself, boy, lad, you know, it look bad.
It look bad. But let me ask you a question. You think if a man is go to court and get charged as a criminal, him should be able to turn prime minister?
Let me say now. To me, a man can truly change from doing bad and not truly do good. So if a man truly prove himself to change, then his word if he can lead. You know, but if he's not really changed, no make no sense. You know, me personally would have think like that.
I chump me talk about still. I chump me talk about.
Yeah.
You get 32 different charges. Get criminal. Plus other things we him do. And him still there out the place and say I'm going to turn president.
All right. I mean, I ask then, if these things is true and him found guilty with the evidence to show him guilty.
Then them show it, man. Them show the evidence.
Then why make people support him so much and let them love guilty people?
And that me I ask too. That me I ask how so much people are supporting him and him have so much things on him fractal.
Yeah.
You know,
but again, something when we look on in life to Muta. All right. So them find him guilty of doing some things, right? But not because them don't find a next person guilty of doing something. That don't mean that person not do it too, you know. Him just not get caught.
Yeah.
You know, and you still can't judge a man if he not get caught, them are do wrong.
Yeah, well, that will exonerate the man who you catch and then find him guilty.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, you know. But when I look on Chum still, I always feel like I like him still.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Why you like him? Yeah.
Why? Because I feel like the whole of them are the same thing. But him at the time now where more come out and we tell you straightforward where I deal with than some of them are going like them are good people.
No, but him come out and say
the thing them.
But him come out and say him not do the things them, that's the problem.
Yeah,
him not come out and say him do nothing. Everything where them do, him say nothing no go so. And you see it happen in front of you. You stand up and hear him say certain things, and then the next day you hear him say, I lie them I tell upon him.
Madness. So it a show you the moral of America really.
Don't they?
The dog.
No dog. Why you can't argue my dog the moral, the man.
I joke, because I find myself do not love to describe these people as dog. And to me, dog are nice on the man.
Oh, you mean, man? Me not give me a dog them thing, the man.
Yeah.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
All right. The matter about this woman now, Camila, what's the name, man? Hearing what you're saying, say prosecute and to prosecute black people. Me personally, when I look on a history of prosecuting people, and if me see like she put pressure upon black people, certainly we are not prosecute them. Meanwhile, white people are do the same thing and she not do that. I call her impartial. I'm going to say a word to be a leader. Because if you deal with justice, you deal with justice to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, so I know, and people are corruption, you know. I mean, look at the whole of them as corruption. I mean, can tell black people, educate on yourself, they can help on yourself, educate on yourself to build on your own economy, on your own government, because we have no history of these people loving us. So we need to love ourselves and make sure that we as Africans live a life to build our African self and to create our own environment, our society, where we want our children to learn and grow up. You know, we have to do that.
Of course.
Despite that we're there in Babylon, we have to learn to do that.
Yeah.
If otherwise, dog me and me suffer, you know. Well, not talk about dogs,
but you can't carry down dogs. Well, you don't carry down dogs,
I told you what they go up and they use these words and they use dogs, you know.
You don't mind them call themselves dog now.
So, eh?
You don't mind them say, walk me dog.
Yeah.
That's what it reach. That's what it reach.
Although I feel like dog are one of the most nicest animals I really want.
You mean, man? Dog a good thing, man.
Yeah,
dog a good thing.
Good thing.
Yeah,
sometimes wonder why they love human beings and human beings wicked to them, you know.
You have some
but there's something about dog, them just love human beings.
Let me tell you something. You have some uptown youth. You see? I drive from party and see a dog around crossroad and I deliberately lick the dog. You know?
Lick him. I see that all the while.
Uptown youth, me not talk. Me not talk about the downtown ghetto youth. No. Uptown youth. Yeah. Lick the dog. I say, what kind of madness is that? Mad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. One time I see something happen on the whole of the road. I say, a man, see a goat pass the road. And for the man just wake an animal. You know, the man lick the animal in a bucket. So to feed car now. The whole of feed car from Ben up. Then they come out now and know who won the goat. And him see the goat. And him. If you understand the animal, this I want to go cross the road. So make me slow down, make the animal go cross, man.
I say dog, I go up people yard, you know, and them sit down. I don't know if it's embarrassed, I'm embarrassed how the dog I go on, you know. The woman just take the cake like hot water and choke on the dog, you know.
On the dog, yeah?
If you want the dog I go on at the yard, I left our yard, you know. Say, no, a wicked woman, they chew hot water on the dog, that's a terrible thing, man. Anyway.
Yeah, and the virgin we are talking about, I don't call a person Rasta because he wear locks.
No, sir.
I'm just last year, a God or whatever. You know, I don't use that to call a person
no,
Rastafari, you know. I look for justice in a man. Anybody miss justice in a, I call them Rasta. As a Rasta, I call them Rasta. Whether I'm a Christian, Muslim, I say justice.
No, but let's know you are going to put where you want, put on the man who never call. If him say I'm a Christian, you tell him say I'm a Rasta. No, go so, man. If him say I'm a Christian, I'm a Christian. If him say I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muslim. I never turn around and say I'm a Rasta.
And when I say that, it's not like me I tell himself, he not say I'm a Christian or Muslim.
No, me know, but you don't say, you make the man define himself. You can't define a man.
Sure.
I have to move. The breaker come.
Me what enough.
Give me a wrap up here now, no?
Yeah, man. Me want the next reason for something where me I talked to before. The word curse, right?
The word what? Curse?
Curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And when you tell me to look it up in a dictionary and I read it, it show me 3 different meanings. Like when person curse something, say something unpleasant to you. Like when somebody casts a spell upon you. Or something like a bad prayer for you. You know, it's a call or prayer for someone to be harmed or killed. Something very unpleasant, an angry word or words. No, the one that says something very unpleasant. Right? So, and me ask you a question. If you think mankind is getting better over the years, like you say, no, you don't think they are getting better. So, you could call that mankind curse.
No.
God, they are doing unpleasant things. I not say every single one in a body. A lot of them is
no, you say mankind. You say mankind.
Sure.
You say mankind.
Sure.
So,
you know, most mankind then.
I don't know. You don't
something
take
very
us
unpleasant. Like, if you do something very unpleasant, it is referred to as curse.
Yeah, but remember we don't talk about black people and white people and them something there.
Yeah.
And you say black people curse.
We can answer the next question before
No, but we're not doing this. So you say black people curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, me not say black people curse.
Yeah, and me try to explain myself and say then most of them or a lot of them. Yeah. Because sometimes we
So
are
who
talking
curse
to
them?
people
Who
specific,
curse?
you know?
The black people them who curse? Who curse them?
Who curse them? To me and them are curse themselves.
No, you can't curse yourself. You can't curse yourself, man.
Before you make choices.
No, man, you are curse them. Are you a curse them, man? Are you a curse them because you are say them curse? No,
really. Me I tell them what they are doing. If it's true, because if them are do something, them are do bad things. As far as I can say, bad is curse.
No, sir, you can't do bad things. I don't know curse. No, man, you can't bad something. I don't know curse. If a man rob you, I curse him curse.
If a man rob you?
Yeah, if a man rob you, the man who rob you, I curse him, I curse him curse.
Yeah, because a bad something I do.
No, that don't mean you curse. Look for the meaning again.
Three different meanings towards the word curse that you can use, and it's a very unpleasant. So if a man rob you, if you have got through no motor, and you work the whole week,
are you curse? I know the man will rob your curse. Are you curse? I know the man will rob your curse.
You curse who the man rob.
Eh? Yeah, then you know what I'm going to say? Why most bad luck are...
him curse, or the man who get robbed.
No, let me say something. Curse. If you just get your pay, and a man will take away your pay from you, and a man will say, why you must curse your stuff, your man is come take away your pay, so. The man will get cursed.
Yeah, people can say that, but me wouldn't tell you, say, you curse who get the rob, because you don't do nothing bad. But I'm most of the man who rob you is cursed, because he do something very unpleasant.
All right. But just know, say, you describe a man because him find himself in a situation where he can't control. So if a man come rob you, nobody now going to say the man who rob your curse. You know, the man going to say, are you get cursed? Are you cursed? Because the man take away your things, you get cursed. Somebody curse you or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have to move.
Yeah, man. Bless up, man.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, this is the cutting edge. And we will go through like this. Let me see if we can go through like this. Here we go.
Already suspend 7 of his MPs already.
Come again, say it again.
In suspend them because there's a bill being proposed that they should scrap the 2-child benefit, meaning that if you have more than 2 children, what the Tory government did before is that you don't get a benefit that you have more.
From that 4, yeah. Me about it.
But that's the thing. But that is vote with the Scottish National Party who proposed the bill. And because of that, in suspend them. Country. And he's perfectly right where that is concerned. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah. And we see the case now. We remember Malcolm X said that there's no difference between Democrats and Republicans. And it's true. Because Trump is a racist, but I've seen some of our people getting misled again, just like how they did get misled with Obama. About so-called black woman, the president, just like Obama, who never did anything to us as African people. And who was pushing and trying to force Africans in the Caribbean and in Africa to legalize homosexuality, which is what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris also tried to do. Because Kamala Harris went to Africa and that was
for sure, them say they must accept it or else.
Legalize homosexuality and lesbianism. You know what I mean?
And transgender business too. LGBTQTR, transgender. The woke people, them woke, transgender.
Yes, you know.
I mean, a man can run in a woman race or a woman running a man race.
Yeah, and the thing about it too, Muta, is that it does not matter whether the president or the prime minister is male or female. What is important is if the prime minister or president is good. Some people have been the idea that just because it's a woman or just because it was Obama, that is going to be good for us. No.
Well, Margaret Thatcher was not a good woman at all. Remember Margaret Thatcher? She was not a very good woman at all.
But a wicked coot may take the milk from the school people them. Margaret Thatcher was a female. What did she do? Take away milk and was very racist against African people. Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, man.
People try to promote because Kamala is a woman first female. That don't mean nothing. She are wicked same way. And we know our record of telling one heap of African man go to prison in California for smoking ganja. Let's not forget that. And who identify with African people? She only identify with her mother Indian side and also Europeans and things. Remember, her husband is a Jewish guy, you know. You understand? So she do identify just like Obama, same type of thing. So them are anti-African, straight up. You know? Hello?
Well, you know, you see them, all right, this is where it go.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing, you know. And I look on how the American system set up. I mean, I tell you, it's a weird system, Rasta. Weird. Weird how they set it up. It's like countries within a continent, you know. So we're in Texas, good do in Ohio, good do in you know, Florida, it's a different country that, you know. It's just that them not call it country, them call it state. But it's United States. I couldn't put on it when I hear say America was a continent. I never I never did have I did look for a continent. I never did see say United States of America is a continent. But now I come realize it. Say it's different countries in the federal country.
Yeah, because it's 50 states. It's 50 states make up what them call the United States of America, which is, and as you say, you know, the description is wrong in terms of continent, because, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it have different laws. Each state have different laws. You don't go for the other law.
50 states have different laws.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then you have the federal state, the federal, which if them say something, so it go for everybody.
Yeah.
You know? It's weird. And then always see this guy come at Trump.
I have the state laws, so you have the federal laws, and you have the state laws. You know?
Yeah, but what would I believe say the Supreme Court would have been not partisan, but them partisan because who depend on who put them there.
And at the moment, the majority of who in the Supreme Court are Republican.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. I know Supreme Court.
That is why George Bush was not elected, but was selected.
Yeah.
Because the majority in the Supreme Court were Republicans, so then select him. He was not elected. Because really, it was Gore who actually won, you know? But because he got to the Supreme Court, which is Republican, he was selected and not elected.
And this one now is a Trump court. And now Mayor Biden has said, I'm going to do away with that and get a Democratic court that can rule for him in favor.
Yes. And if you notice, both parties, as you know, them have the same foreign policy. whether Republican or Democrat, which is why Malcolm X said what them say. Because you see, the killing still going on in Gaza as we speak. Both of them support. And them have the same policies of wanting to control and colonize Africa. No difference. Absolutely no difference at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All people must not be fooled by the fact that Kamala Harris is female. You know? Because to serve the interest, he's part of that racist, imperialist thing where we want to keep African people under control. And that about Jamaica and this and thing. No, you don't identify with Jamaica, you don't identify with African people. Right?
I think it's something with our father, something in our life with our father. Why?
With our mother and European Jewish people then. You know?
No, when I say, I think something in our life with our father, why she kind of X out the memory there, the Jamaican part or something that with our father.
But, even though he used to spend around Jamaica for some holidays still, you know what I mean? But that is the reality. But I see her for what he is. He's part and parcel of the system. Of that
of course, the system, yes, the system.
And people. Not our African race at all. Just like Obama. Same thing. No difference. No difference.
Same thing. All right,
we must have our own agenda and work towards our own agenda wherever we are, in whatever country we are in the world. Our agenda cannot be the agenda of the Democrats or of the Republicans. So we neither for Trump, Harris, nor Biden, and none of them. We as Africans have to be for ourselves, as simple as that. And our agenda at all times, put our interests first. As though the Jews then put to them interest first, and Europeans put to them interest first, and everybody else put to them interest first. You know what I mean?
We have to move.
Yeah, man, so keep up the good.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man.
All the traitors, them are enemies of the African race.
All right, sir. Yeah, blessed.
Blessed love. Yes.
So we'll come forward here from 2 o'clock to 5:45 with the stepping razor, the art of war. Why you love Shane again? Believe you me, Shane was the 4th, 5th, and 6th man. So yes, I hate that. Just sweet dreams. And have good
Oh, you never did hear me a while ago. Yo, big up yourself. Up to the time. Yeah, man. Mike was off, but sorry about that. Boom, bang. Big up yourself. Like, share, and subscribe. Is it? All right. Bless up.
For one thing I represent, for Uptown TV. You understand?